As Israel continues with its assault in northern Gaza, the people are living in a state of chaos and fear, as they have been since 1 year. With the Israeli military issuing fresh evacuation orders, the residents of the Palestinian territory feel they have nowhere to go. Tense and desperate Gazans were fleeing their homes in Beit Lahiya. The residents fleeing from Beit Lahiya took refuge in Gaza City after the evacuation orders.
The Israelis bombed us in Beit Lahiya, and the army dropped warning leaflets and instructed us to head towards Salah al-Din Street and to Gaza and then to the south. This is just a displacement. No more, no less.
According to residents and medics, Israeli military forces besieged hospitals and shelters for displaced people in the northern Gaza Strip on Monday as they stepped up their operations, preventing critical aid from reaching civilians. But the Israeli military has a different story to tell altogether. IDF says that their orders are aimed at separating Hamas fighters from civilians. It has denied any systematic plan of clearing out civilians. Evacuation orders have also been issued in the city of Jabalia. Israeli military released the footage showing what it claims were people evacuating the city in northern Gaza. The horror of displacement has been highlighted in a report by the UN Development Programme, or UNDP. It says that the poverty rate across Gaza Strip will almost double this year to 74.3% after months of fighting in the Palestinian territory.
The way the army treated us when we were on the move, they told us to go home and said we deserved to be beaten. They repeated this more than 100 times from the top of the tank, and we were very scared. They arrested a large number of men who had been moved from the accommodation center in the Jabalia camp.
The poverty rate had been 38.8% at the end of 2023, but another 2.61 million Palestinians fell into poverty this year, bringing the total to 4.1 million. Also, the United Nations Palestinian Refugee Agency called for temporary truce to allow people to leave areas of the northern Gaza region. The health officials in Gaza are facing a tough time with barely any supplies to treat patients. The head of the UNRWA relief agency says that the humanitarian situation has reached a dire point, with bodies abandoned by roadsides or buried under rubble. Israel has ordered the entire population of the northern third, that is 1/3 of Gaza, including Gaza City, to evacuate to the south in the war's opening weeks, and reiterated those instructions this month. Around 400,000 people are believed to have remained in the north, which is encircled by Israeli forces and off limits to Palestinians who fled their homes there.